Good morning, 17th of September 21. Flag. Why flag and flag and flag again? It's just, you know, uh, some kind of color. And why? Because we are having issues, so flags have to adapt. For example, Singapore is not accepting Peruvian endorsements officers. Why not? There is excess of Peruvians in the tanker market, and we know that Singapore wants to expand its number of ships. Now, how can you expand the number of ships if you do not have captains, chief engineers, second engineers, chief officers, juniors, electricians? How? I mean, please explain to me how. Now, before, flags used to be very comfortable having international crew, but nowadays we have many more constraints, and a lot of people have not realized that the biggest constraint we have is the number of officers. There is going to be a 25% shortage of officers worldwide in the next 5 years. So how can we get accustomed to this? How can we make a risk assessment flags? This is just a little example. Uh, Panama has really been excellent in doing this, and perhaps Singapore and other flags have to rethink about now how many papers do I have pending today, papers to write pending, how many countries have sent application for Singapore. For example, let's say Peru, let's say Venezuela, let's say Panama, let's say Honduras is now starting to train cadets, deck cadets. So how many countries applications does Singapore have in the table today? Well, why cannot these countries be approved temporarily so that we can really strengthen Singapore flag? We really look forward to do that. We must tie the knots between the flags and the crew management companies. This is just a little idea to improve the maritime community. I believe that the training facilities of all these countries are excellent nowadays. Nowadays also we can audit by remote in video, and we can interview and we can review the papers and so on. So it is much easier to verify compliance of these flags training schemes and so on. Then why not provide them with a temporary agreement so that we can really grow very much Singapore flag? I mean, it would be very interesting, very good for the maritime community. And of course, why not the area of interest of corporate social responsibility? It's very important for Singapore also to have the flag. I mean, we know that Singapore has a huge advantage regarding the labor law. Anglo-Saxon labor law is #1 in the world. Why not really push forward this? A lot of problems we have with COVID now because it really issues negative mentality in this planet about everything is bad, bad, bad. And politicians, well, you see, this is what we get. And well, can we invest in being positive in this world? Now, Singapore flag has a huge competitive advantage today if they did really move towards this kind of accepting temporarily these countries and verifying the compliance and audit these countries. I guess also that IMO, ILO can really do a huge step forward positive. I would really love very much indeed that we took forward all these positive ideas and what else can we do for this maritime industry. And flags, yes, you have plenty to do today. Come on, get your act together. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Nice weekend.